Better. Hey everybody, welcome to story time. Welcome to story time. How's everybody doing? Hey, hang on everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Read to Me, Ms Tracey. Thank you very much. I gotta go on over here to Facebook and get logged in with the I See Me bookstore peoples. Got some great books. I'm out here in Carondelet Park right now, and I have some excellent books to read, a couple left over from some other ones, and then a few that's more relevant to today. Come on, load up. So I'm waiting for the page to load up right now. And let's see. Kind of hard to see. Waiting for the I See Me bookstore page to load up. Give me just a second here. Thank you very much. If you're out there, text me at, not text me, you know what I mean. Let me know that you're out there. Okay, almost ready. Almost ready, everybody. Just a little patience. I think we're just about ready. I want a live story time. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about all that. When we're outside and on location, sometimes it's hard for the signal to come through, and I hope I have enough battery left to do it. If the battery should go dead, I'm going to go to the car and we'll plug in there and I'll resume, okay? We will have story time today. Don't you worry none about that. Okay, let's see. Oh, the camera's taking so long to start up. Sorry, you guys out there on YouTube. I'm trying to get to the I See Me bookstore page, and I'm outdoors, and I'm having a little trouble getting this going. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I think we're back now. We're almost ready. Yay. Okay. Yay, I finally, you guys. Okay, great. Hi, everybody. Welcome to I See Bookstore Facebook Live. We're live in Carondelet Park today. Super excited to have you guys. I'm sorry I'm late. You know, as when you're on location, a lot of times it's kind of hard to get everything going. I'm still trying to make sure that I can do this because I'm thinking I'm going to run out of battery because I think the computer's right in the sun and it's taking an extra minute or two to get everything, and I think it's going to drain up all the energy. Wouldn't it be cool? I hope I didn't just swallow a bug. wouldn't it be cool if the sun would charge up your batteries and stuff for you? That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Anywho, let's see. I See Me Bookstore. Trying to also do it on my phone in case the computer goes down. If you guys are out there, let me know who's out there. Hopefully it'll come through good enough so I can see who's out there. So I like to say hello to the people who's out there reading stories with me. Hi, everybody. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this on my phone. I just hope that I will be able to. Let's see. Excuse me very much. Okay. Well, I'm going to try one more thing, and then I'm going to just go ahead and read the books because I don't know if I have enough battery. And you guys on Facebook, on ICB Books, hey, Serena and Serenity, hi! If for some reason the battery runs out while we're doing story time, I'm going to run to my car because as you can see, I'm at the playground in Carondelet Park. And I'm going to run to my car and then plug into the computer and I'll continue from the park, okay? So let's get it going. Let's waste no more time. I'm Ms Tracey, your Storytime host. I'm so excited to be here with you on this beautiful October Sunday, okay? It's any day with you and my friends, my reading buddies. Is a good time. I am simultaneously broadcasting from my YouTube channel, Read to Me, Ms Tracey at youtube.com. I certainly hope that you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Read to Me, Ms Tracey at youtube.com. Thank you already for liking and sharing and subscribing. I've got several great little books. And you know what? I think I'm going to read these before I even get started. Okay, so and you've probably been seeing a lot of commercials and about elections, boys and girls. Yeah, you've seen a lot of stuff about that. Well, we're going to do that today. We're going to do some election books and some puppy books. How about that? If I can squeeze it in. Okay. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Okay, I'm going to get started because I don't want to run out of computer stuff. Okay, this one is called If I Ran for President. Oh, yes. You could run for president. You sure could. Looks like we have Ben, Claire, Ellie, Ashley, Sam, and Marco. It's fun imagining running for the highest office in the land and maybe becoming president of the United States of America. It would be great to run for president of the United States. If I ran for president, I'd hope the people of the United States would choose me for a very important job, the job of leading our country. And I hope to follow in the footsteps of past presidents such as George Washington, our first president, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. See, there's Mount Rushmore. Can you see okay? I'd have to think very carefully about my decision to run for president. I would want to know how my family felt about it too. Then I'd ask myself, am I the best person for the job? Am I ready to work very, 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 very hard for my country? Do lots of people believe in me? And will they help me run for office? I have to think about that. If I could answer yes to all those questions, then I declare my candidacy. That means that I'd announce I was interested in the job of president of the United States. Is this thing on? I, Ms Tracey, am going to run for president of the United States. Not. If I ran for president, I'd run a campaign to let voters learn all about me. People who thought I would be a good president would donate money or time to help. I'd hire people to work on my campaign too. Ms Tracey did that for the Obama campaign. I worked on his campaign. I won't ever do that again, though. That was too much hard work. When he said he was going to run for president, it was very, 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 very hard. Man, I can't even imagine running for president, but being a campaign worker was hard work. Campaigns make a candidate famous. Soon, my name or face would appear on signs. Ben for president, on buttons and bumper stickers, beep, beep, and t-shirts, Ben for president. I'd even star in television commercials. If I ran for president, I'd work with my political party. That's a group of people who share the same beliefs about how the country should be governed. They support candidates who uphold those ideas. And the two major parties are the Democratic Party, their symbol is a donkey, ee-aw, ee-aw, and the Republican Party, their symbol is an elephant. Grrr, grrr. I wonder why they have the donkey and the elephant for their symbols. Maybe you guys should look it up. Ask your teachers. Yeah, maybe Google it or look it up at the library. There you go, Ms Tracey. Good idea. But people besides me would want to be president, and the Republican and Democratic parties must choose whom they'll support in the election. In home states like Iowa, the parties each hold meetings. Each hold meetings called caucuses. Can you say caucus? Caucuses. Yeah. Caucuses where members pick their favorite candidate. In most states, party members hold an election called a primary. Ms. Tracey worked the polls in the primary. Caucuses and primaries show which candidates are popular with the voters and who might have the best chance of being elected president. The first primary is held in New Hampshire, here in the winter before the presidential election. I'd be sure to visit there, but I'd have to bundle up. Wow, especially in New Hampshire in the winter, you talk about cold. Honey, you talk about cold. In the summer, before the election, the political parties announce their candidate for president. The major parties make this announcement at meetings called conventions. Each state sends delegates to the convention, and delegates vote for the candidates who's most popular in their state. A convention looks like a big celebration, full of cheering and chanting, balloons and confetti. Millions of Americans watch the excitement on TV. And by the time of the convention, everyone usually knows which candidate will be chosen, but the delegates still hold a vote. If my party chose me to run for president, I'd make a speech to get everyone excited about helping me win. I'd tell the American people about my platform, my plans and ideas for our country. My running mate would make a speech too. That's the person who'd be my vice president if I became president. Excuse me. I think I swallowed a bug, y'all. Why is it that every time I do a story time outside, I like get stung by a bee or, I eat a bug? What's that all about? Anyway, if I ran for president, I'd be invited to debate with other presidential candidates. A person called a moderator would ask us questions. Ms. Tracey would sign up for that job because I love to be on the mic and the camera. I don't know if you could tell that already. People across the country would listen carefully to our answers. Who else is out there? Hi, Lionel. I can't see. Hi. Can't see who else is out there. People across the country would listen carefully to our answers. Hopefully they can hear the answers when they're not talking over each other. Reporters would ask me questions too about my life, my family, even my kitten Sassy. Meow! They'd print old photographs of me in newspapers and magazines, like the snapshot of me in my superhero costume or my baby picture when I still wore diapers. Vote for Claire. If I ran for president, I would travel the country to meet lots of people. I'd have my own campaign bus or airplane to take me from place to place. Inside, there'd be comfy seats, perfect for checking out the news, writing speeches, and thinking about how to solve the nation's problems. I'd take naps too. I'll need the extra one. Yes, Ms. Tracey knows. Ms. Tracey knows about taking naps. I got to get my nap in because I am not any good without my nap. I'd work very hard and be very busy. All in 1 week, I might share cereal with kindergartners in California, crunch corn with farmers in Kansas, and have dinner in Delaware, where I'd order the blue plate special with apple pie and a large strawberry milkshake. After that food, I might not feel too well. Still, I'll have to smile and talk with the people I met. Presidential candidates make lots of speeches, shake hands, and cuddle babies. Finally, in November, election day would arrive. If I ran for president, I'd be nervous and excited. On election day, millions of voters from across the country go to their polling places to cast their ballots. That's another way to say they vote, that they voted. Look, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Montana, Idaho, Michigan, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Missouri, Kansas, Georgia, Florida, all over. Yeah. In our country, people vote in private, but no one but you knows how you voted. But I know I choose my favorite candidate, me. Once the voting is finished, officials count up the ballots. Then comes the announcement on television, radio, and in the newspapers, on the internet. People everywhere find out who will be the next president of the United States. I'd stay up late and keep my fingers crossed. If I ran for president and lost, the people who worked so hard on my campaign would be disappointed. I'd be disappointed too. Still, I'd be proud that I had taken part in a free and fair election. I'd make a telephone call to offer my best wishes and my support to the winner, our next president. But if I won, wow! Yes! On January 20th, I'd say words of the oath of office and be sworn in as president. On that day, my inauguration day, there'd be a parade and a fancy ball. I went to the parade and I went to the ball, and boy, did I have a ball. Then I'd move into the White House in Washington, D.C. to begin my 4-year term as the President of the United States of America. And what would I do when I became president? Well, that's another story. The end. Good job. Good job. I like that. Oh, it was called If I Ran for President, and it's by Catherine Steyer and illustrated by Lynn Averill. Got this from the library. I'm also simultaneously reading it on Read to Me, Ms Tracey at youtube.com. I'm going to try. I think I may have enough energy for one more book before I have to go. I'm going to go to the car, everybody, so just hang tight. I'll go to the car and plug in, and that way I can still continue story time. So don't go away. And if you have to go away, I apologize, but don't go away if you can. Just give me a second to run to the car, plug in, and we'll do it all over again, okay? Okay. All right. This story is about Kamala Harris, Rooted in Justice. This story is by Nikki Grimes. She is a famous poet. And this is also Coretta Scott King honoree Laura Freeman. Yeah, Miss Kamala Harris is running for Vice President of the United States. Oh, excuse me. Eve slammed the door when she got home from first grade. Eve, you know we don't slam doors in this house, her mom said. What's going on? Teacher asked what we wanted to be when we grew up, and I said president. And Calvin said, girls can't be president, stupid. Well, he's wrong, said her mother. Girls can't grow up to be president. In fact, a girl from here in Oakland hopes to be president one day. Life is a story you write day by day. Kamala's begins with a name that means lotus flower. See how her beautiful smile opens wide like petals, fanning across the water surface? But you don't see the flower's roots. Her roots, they grow deep, deep, deep down. Let me show you. Kamala's family line was strong, black and brown braid coiling from India, where her mother, Shyamala, was born, to Jamaica, where her father, Donald, was born, to Berkeley, California, where her parents fell in love and married, to Oakland, where Kamala was born. It was a good beginning. Is this like Once Upon a Time? Oh, not exactly, said Eve's mom. This story is true. Excuse me. Right away, Kamala was like clay. Her parents molded for action. When her mother wasn't hunting cures for cancer, her father wasn't teaching. Both marched for civil rights and went to lectures by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Kamala was right there too, bouncing along in her stroller, chewing on her pacifier, and words like peace, justice. What's justice? Eve asked her mom. Justice is another word for fairness. Once, when tiny Kamala was fussing, her mother couldn't figure out what was the matter. What do you want, little girl? She asked. Freedom, said Kamala, and a waterfall of laughter spurred from her mother's mouth. At demonstrations, marchers often chanted, what do we want? And the answer was always, freedom! Little Kamala had been listening. Kamala's baby sister, Maya, screamed her way into the world when Kamala was 2. In no time, the sisters were having faraway ventures together, like visiting their grandparents in Zambia. Grandfather P.B. Gopalan was a senior diplomat there. He had once fought for India's independence. His wife, Rajam, Kamala's grandmother, fought for the rights of women. Little by little, on these visits, Kamala and Maya learned that fighting for justice ran in the family. Sadly, when Kamala was 7, her family squeezed into a different shape. Her parents divorced, and her daddy moved to Palo Alto, while Mommy and the girls packed for the Flatlands, the Black working class area in Berkeley. Having a long-distance daddy can make your heart hurt. But Kamala's new neighbors welcomed her family with smiles and helping hands. Warm as the sunshine still, Kamala was sometimes lonely for her daddy. Luckily, her godmother, Aunt Mary, lived close by and gave Kamala extra hugs whenever she needed them. Do you guys give yourselves get hugs? Do you have somebody you can get a hug from when you feel it and you need it? Yeah, good deal. And you can always hug yourself. Like other Black and brown kids in the Flatlands, Kamala was part of a California program to immigrate schools. Every day, she rode a yellow bus bumping through familiar city streets all the way to wealthy white part of town with sprawling hillsides painted with gardens, Thousand Oak Elementary. was a world away. But Kamala didn't mind. There, she got to meet kids who were rich and poor, black and white, kids who celebrated holidays she'd never even heard of. There, teachers taught her to count to 10 in many different languages. Well, that was good. I can speak a little Spanish. I can do that. Ooh, can I count to 10 in Spanish? Said Eve. Who taught you that? Asked her mom. Guadalupe from next door. And Eve smiled proudly. Can you say count to 10 in Spanish out there? Okay, I'm going to check in to see who's out there really quickly. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Tiandria. I hope I'm not... Hello there, Ava and Jara. You guys, I'm going to probably run out of battery on the computer. So I'm going to try to finish this book, but I'm going to close up, and then I'm going to go to the car and then reboot. Okay, so come back and give me just a few minutes to come back, and we'll finish the rest of the story time, okay? As a matter of fact, I may stop on this page. I think I may stop. I may not have time. I don't know. I may not have time, you guys. I might need to just stop right here, take a pause. You guys go get a drink, get a reading buddy, and I'll come over and we'll charge up the car, okay? All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to shut it down for a second. Remember the page we're stuck on. I'll be right back, okay? That goes for you too on YouTube.